Alright, Shalom. Make sure that. Yeah. Alright, Shalom. All praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, the ones to the apostles of GreatMillStone. I'm gonna do a quick one here. This is like a sequel to what I did. I'm gonna keep it too long because it's dark in this woods out here. So I'm just gonna keep it very brief. It says Acts 16. And I hope you can see me because I'm manning it myself. It says Acts 16:16, as it came to pass, as we went to prayer, a certain damsel possessed with a spirit of divination met us, which brought her masters much gain by soothsaying. The same followed Paul and us, and cried, saying, These men are the servants of the Most High Power, which show unto us the way of salvation. So you had men back then that clearly knew who the men of the Lord were, you know. So that's the same thing that's today, man. A lot of you guys, you know that the apostles at GreatMillStone are the men of the Lord, bro, of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. It says, as this did she many days, but Paul being grieved turned and said unto the Spirit, I command thee in the name of Yahushai to come out of her, and he came out the same hour. And that proves that many of you people that do your divinations and palm readings and stuff like that, you got demons on you, bro. That's basically making you fucking do them things, giving you those them signs that you might see, them little miracles that you might do. You know, you got people that do things on the left hand side. So Paul cast that spirit out of that woman there, man. It says, and when her masters saw that the hope of their gain was gone, they caught Paul and Silas and drew them into the marketplace unto the rulers, and brought them to the magistrates, saying, These men, being Jews, do exceedingly trouble our city, and teach customs which are not lawful for us to receive, neither to observe, being Romans. And you had niggas back then that they didn't, you know, they weren't trying to feel that about no Israelites, man. They wanted to adhere to the customs of the Roman world. And that's the way it is today, man. When we tell you that you're supposed to grow a beard, keep the garments, not celebrate Christmas and all that, and you keep the Sabbath, you people have got a problem with that? Nah, man, that ain't right. How come we gotta wear beards? I want to eat that Christmas turkeys and all of this, man. I want to keep watching the Olympics. I want to see them men running around with their spandex on. So you get mad, you know. It says, and the multitude rose up together against him, and the magistrates rent off their clothes and commanded to beat them. And when they had laid many stripes upon them, they cast them into prison, charging the jailer to keep them safely. So them men were getting locked up for the miracle that he did, man. They knew that was a miracle of on high, but they said to themselves, we ain't feeling that, man. That ain't according to the paganism or what we know to be right. Which just because you think it's right, don't mean it's right. Like that sweet Caesar that you got on your wall, it might seem right to you because master, you all your life you grew up, you know, with sweet Caesar on the wall. You get mad at us when we tell you what it is, but that's just the way it goes, man. So they grabbed them up, and this is an example of imprisonments, bro. So I'm gonna try and get to the point here. And the multitude rose up. They said, I'll start to 23. And when they laid many stripes upon them, mean beat them up, man, they cast them into prison, charging the jailer to keep them safely. Who, having received such a charge, thrust them into the inner prison and made their feet fast in the stocks. And at midnight Paul and Silas prayed and sang praises unto the Most High, and the prisoners heard them. And suddenly there was a great earthquake, so that the foundations of the prison were shaken, and immediately all the doors were open and everyone's bands were loose. So that was deliverance, you know. And there's more to the story, but I'm gonna do a part 2 because pretty much getting dark out here. But thing is that shows you that the men that they went through stuff, man. Imprisonments, you know. So you think that knowing your nationality is an easy ride? It ain't a glorified ride, bro, until you get in the kingdom. And you know, you look what Yahushua had to go through before he got his glory. So expect imprisonments. They got something called the guillotines. You know, you had Apostle Gabar do the video about the doomsday bunkers. All this stuff is real. This is part and parcel of what you're involved in, bro. So you have to always remember them things and stay fast in the words that you got. And that was an example of deliverance as well. You understand what I'm saying? So I'll do a part 2 to that, bruv. And pretty much I'll wrap it up there, and I'll just say shalom, man.